So not shown here, there was a sticker right there where the battery went, and I had already pulled it off prior to the video. Now what I am doing is taking the screws out. I had to buy a little kit online to fix it. It just seemed cheaper and quicker than waiting to send out my Oculus with the warranty to get a new one back. So basically all I did today was take the controller apart. I still need to figure out where the problem is as to why it's not working. But this video is basically just going to be me taking this apart. And if I can do it, anybody can do it. I did have a little help from my husband here and there, but without him, I probably still would have been able to do it. And after taking it apart, I'm a lot more confident in my skills now. So yeah, you take the battery compartment case off, and there'll be a sticker. Once you peel that sticker off, under those stickers are a few tiny screws, and you need like a star bit type screwdriver. So that's why I had to buy one online. They're super tiny screws. That's why there's a little pill bottle there. That's where I was collecting all my screws. So yeah, so here I am, just still taking the screws out. And you want to be careful not to break the plastic. Make sure all the screws are taken out. Because also, once you've taken this apart and put it back together, I guess the warranty is like null and void then. So that's just what I heard. So like now my warranty is out the window. But I'm saving up for an Oculus 3 actually. But I want to play a video game with my son. And we have two Oculuses, but I need to get the second Oculus fixed. There's a new Five Nights at Freddy's game out. It's like a demo, but it's a multiplayer game, and you can play with two people. So, yeah. Not sure what that thing is, that silver thing that came in the kit. So, here comes my husband. I was nervous. We are trying to pry it off. We got all the screws out. Now, once the screws are out, you take this flat, like, it comes in the Oculus repair kit. It's like, it comes with tweezers, you can see right there. And then this, like, almost like a file thing. It's flat, and you just kind of pry it under in between the black cover and the white part of the controller. And it is, like, kind of glued together, so you'll hear it, like, coming undone, the sticky stuff. But yeah, I was a little unsure of what I was doing here and a little nervous. See, that black stuff is the sticky gunk, but we got it off, no problem. And yeah, so now what am I doing? Probably taking more screws out. There are a bunch of screws to be removed underneath the black panel. And there's two different types of screws also. There's a black semi-long screw, and then one long silver screw, and a few of the other tiny silver screws. I'm calling them screws, but what I really mean is they're the tiny little star bits. Star bits. I don't know what you call them. Listen, I am not a techie, so like this is me basically just showing you that anybody can fix this. If I can do it, you can do it. This is my first time ever attempting to work on equipment. I love my Oculus. I love playing VR. That's why I've had the desire to try to fix this on my own. So here I am still just struggling to get the screws out with my tiny little, or my nubby little fingers. Yeah, so one day I smacked my hand into my ceiling fan, and ever since then, my right controller, you have hands in VR. My hand in the VR won't stop spinning in a circle. Like, I can still move it, but all over the place, but like it still spins in a circle. So, once we got this apart today, we didn't visually see anything completely wrong with it. One of the ribbon cables is a little bent. I'm not sure if that's the problem yet. But today, I just worked on taking it apart. And then tomorrow or the next day, we will continue to try to figure out what's wrong with it. And I'll document that as well. Also, I'm working on like a pegboard. It's a wooden placemat, actually. You want to make sure there's no static electricity around, especially once you get to this next part. But yeah, you want to work with as little static electricity around as possible. That tablecloth probably shouldn't have been there, but I had that pegboard there, which my husband said will be fine. So yeah, here I am still struggling with the screws. I probably could have edited this video a bit differently, but this isn't, I'm not used to doing stuff like this. So, but anyhow, like, my point of this video is if I can do it, you can do it. Just need a little bit of patience, and it might take some time. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to fix it, but either way, this was a learning experience. So now once you get all those screws out, I'm going to show you. That's the long silver one, the one long silver one that I pulled out. And then, yeah, close up, yay, silver starbit screw thingy. Sorry this isn't a professional, and that's where I've been putting all my screws. I'm calling them screws. I don't know if they're called starbits. I don't know. Let's see. What's the next thing here? What am I doing? Taking out that last black one. There's one black one. All right. Sorry. I'm just going to let this keep recording. Probably should have paused it here when I was doing the screwing. You can fast forward through this if you want. Me, once again, struggling, but I got it out. There it is. That is the one lone black screw I pulled out. Star bit. I'm not sure what they're called, but there you go. All right. So now all the screws are out, and I'm happy. Let's see. So next we have to, oh yeah, I'm doing some research here. Oh man, I really would like to cut this out. Is there a way to cut videos out? I don't know. We'll just let this keep going. It's a 16-minute long video. Not really sure what I should talk about here because this is me just Googling how to, the next step of taking my controller apart. Using my husband's phone. I'm destructive and tend to break things. That's one of those flip phones. I'm surprised he let me use it today, but he did. So yeah, this is me just Googling the next step. And I really should have paused it here, but I didn't. Oh, okay, so what we're going to do here, I struggled with this a bit, but I did get it off, and I was so proud once I did. You got to get the ring off, I believe was the next step, getting that ring off. You get the face panel off, and then get all the screws out. Then you take the ring off. You start prying it off in the back there, where the trigger is, and just work your way all the way around till you get back to the other side. That's how I did it. That's how it came off. I had to watch a video. I wanted to make sure I was doing it right, so I watched somebody else do it. So, all right. Yeah, me just watching the video. Sorry about this. Boring, 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 boring. Hold on a minute. Let me bore you some more. All right. Are we ready? We can do something, Jess? Come on. All right. So, feeling a little bit more confident here. Definitely. Yep. Come on, nubby fingers. You can do it. You can do it without breaking it. I did do it. I got it all apart today. I think my husband's yelling for me now. I might have to pause this. Oh, something's going on. I'm going to have to pause this in a second. Maybe not. My husband's going to come through, and I apologize for the background noise. This is my first time making a video like this, doing a voiceover. I'm not really sure how it works. I don't know if I can pause it. I just want to let it keep going. So I was a little nervous and unsure of myself, but I watched him do it again, and this is third time's the charm. I get it this time. You really just want to work your way from one side, work your way all the way around so you get all the way back around to the other side. That's the way I'm doing it right now. That is the correct way to take it off. And just wiggle the plastic off. You don't want to like rip it off because you have the potential to break stuff. Here comes my husband. I truly apologize. I'm just worried if I hit stop, it will...
My parents are outside.
Oh, okay, okay. I'll stay right here while you go handle that. So I'm still working on the plastic here. It's almost off, and once it's off, I am happy. Yes, I did it. Success! Alright. We are having a slight family emergency, my husband is, so got family stuff going on. Well, on his side of the family, I don't know the relative that's ill, but alright, the next thing. Okay, things... Oh, almost done. We got like 6 more minutes of this video, and we're almost done taking the controller apart. I probably really could have shortened this video. Sorry about that. So now I just popped off the piece that goes over the inside trigger. That one just popped off really easy. Now this next piece taking off is where I had to get some help from my husband. Eventually we got it off. I think I got it off in the long run. Now this one I'll have to explain more because okay. Oh, I missed a part. Oh, in the beginning I missed a part. Oh, that's maybe what I'm doing right now. I am disconnecting. Yep. The Wi-Fi. This is the Wi-Fi, the mobile Wi-Fi or whatever it's called. There's a little gold piece and a little silver piece attached to that black motherboard there. And that was just me using tweezers to point it out to show you guys. You just have to pop that up really carefully. Just pinch it gently and it pops right up. So first do the gold ribbon, or it's not really a ribbon, it's a, kind of like a wire because it's your wireless, yeah, it's a Wi-Fi, my husband said. It's a Wi-Fi cord. So, yep, you're going to pop that up. At first, I was a little unsure, but I did eventually get it. It's like I said, it's my first time ever taking electronics apart at all. I did fairly well. And so I pop off the gold piece, and then the silver piece disconnects, and then you just kind of move it right out of the way. I was very happy once I got it done. Oh, my husband had to come in to help. This is with him. He was explaining to me that it's not a ribbon. It's because I was calling it something else. It is the Wi-Fi antenna. Correct terminology, Wi-Fi antenna. I am so sorry to not have edited this out. But yeah, that little Wi-Fi antenna, it's attached to the black motherboard. You pop it up first with the gold piece and then the little silver piece. Be careful because you do want it to go back together. If you're rough with it, you can make it so that it doesn't fit back in right. So you got to be very careful with it. That's why it's taken me forever to get it off because I was scared. But I did do it eventually. Oh, wait, no, I guess I already did and we've moved on from that part. Okay, my bad. So, I'm so sorry. Now, we're removing the last piece of plastic, but that last piece of plastic is attached to a ribbon. There is a little latch in there. So my husband, you have to lift the latch up and move it towards the back. And it's over the ribbon. It's kind of hard to see, but there's a black ribbon. You can't miss it. That's what's holding that piece of plastic to the rest of the controller. You need to, and there's a latch holding the ribbon in place. So you need to lift up that latch and then move the ribbon out of the way and then pop that last piece of plastic off and you're done. But I struggled a bit. I needed my husband's help. He is extremely smart and he's disabled now because of anaplasmosis. And it stinks, but he's extremely smart and he used to work on, technology and stuff, computers. He's very smart. But anaplasmosis really has taken his quality of life. his paychecks. We went from living comfortably to struggling now. I mean, life is, it is what it is. And he's ill all the time. He went misdiagnosed for 14 months with anaplasmosis. Half of his face is permanently disabled, permanently, uh, uh, can't think, paralyzed. Um, yeah, so, yeah, the kitchen looks crazy. My husband cooks in there a lot. So, um, he was cooking food while I was in there working. He's a chef also. So I got lucky with my man. He cooks all the time. But anywho, back to this. This is just me. Um, I wanted to do it myself, so I took it back from him. Because I just watched a video, somebody else's video on how to take it apart. But yeah, okay, so the ribbon was already, the ribbon's now detached, and this is me just struggling to get that last little bit of plastic unhooked from the device without it breaking. And I am about to do that. So, me still struggling to take that apart, but I am so close to getting it here. Oh, I guess I need help from my husband again. Telling me to be careful with the ribbon. You don't want to mess up that ribbon. That ribbon, I guess, is fragile, so be very careful with the ribbon when pulling it apart. Yeah, it's hanging on by. It's just a little piece of plastic right there. It is, and it's done. I thought I did it. He did it. Okay. But anywho, finally, it is now apart and in pieces. And that is enough for today. I didn't want to overdo it. I still need to try to figure out where the problem is coming from, as to why my hand is spinning in circles. Nothing looks broken. One of the ribbons on the circular part of the controller looks a little bent. So I don't know if that is the problem. But I didn't want to overdo it today. Have a great day, everyone.